Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
When you want your spring break to feel like... and your kids' pool day to feel like... and your hotel bed to feel like... ooh, and room service to feel like... because at Hilton, hospitality feels like...
Your cabana's ready. Would you like fresh towels?
It matters where you stay. Book now at Hilton.com. Hilton, for the stay.
Hey everybody, it's Justin here, and maybe this is the first time you've listened to Deprogrammed. Deprogrammed is a podcast where we get together. I am band curious, and I like to get together with friends and talk about bands and artists, and in doing so we come up with a top 10 starter kit for you in case you have never heard said artist. And I've recently made the decision that I'm trying to get it up to a 5-episode a week podcast. And this is day 2. So yesterday we talked about, what's coming on the week. So we won't get into that. But that being said, yesterday we did do an after the fact after we did our beat happening. Patreon.com/show hi Justin's a great place to go if you'd like to support the show and to hear that after the fact episode. But one of the ideas I tossed out there, and we'll see how this goes, was Earworm Wednesday. I doubt that will stay the name, and I don't know that I'm all in love with it, but there's been a couple songs that have been rattling inside my head the last 2 weeks or so. So I thought I'd say them into a microphone, and hopefully that will release me from them. The first one is, the one that I've been listening to the most is Stabbing Westward's Shame. And I don't know if you guys remember this song. I want to bring it up on the Spotify. Hopefully I don't get dinged for it. It's on the album Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel. And I remember it getting a ton of radio play here. I'm going to turn it up for a second. This part here, in particular, is what I remember here. I want to turn up. I was thinking about that part, and I was like, what is that song again? I remembered it was Stabbing Westward, but I could never, until a couple days ago, really. I always went to what do I have to do first, and then I could never, ever remember the name of this song, which is Shame. And part of the reason I remember the song so much is, yes, it did get a lot of radio play, but it also had a cool video, which I went to the Wikipedia to look it up. And this is how they describe it. The video begins with a woman, Julie, running around and dancing in her living room. Her phone rings and the caller is her ex-boyfriend, Nick, who just escaped from a mental institution. Going to Julie's, Nick runs into a cop who he promptly kills. As Julie tries to run away and take the elevator, the officer's body falls on her before she continues running. Nick chases her to the building's roof, where he jumps at her and misses, falling to his death. The video is intercut with shots of the band performing the song in a room, leaving one by one before Hall is the only one left, Hall being Christopher Hall, the lead singer. The other members leave to see the movie, which is the Nick and Julie story. And I don't know why, it just left an impression on me that I just always think about that song, and it particularly took hold of me 2 weeks ago as I was heading to band practice. And I told the boys when I got there, I was thinking a lot about Stabbing Westward lately, particularly Shame. And we sort of tried to learn it. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to make it into an undercutter song. So we'll go from there. I doubt it makes its way back, but it's been on my mind, and of course I already mentioned it, but like, because I was listening to Shame, immediately following it on the record is What Do I Have to Do, which probably got more play, and it was actually probably still around. If you're hearing a Stabbing Westward song, it's either that or Save Yourself. I'd be willing to bet. So I had those two on a pretty good repeat, and we've been playing a lot of GTA 5 again lately, and one of the stations plays a lot like Motown and stuff like that, and the Delphonics, Ready or Not. Oh my God, every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my head. And for the longest time, I mean, the easy connection is Ready or Not, Here I Come, I'm Gonna Find You, is the Fugees, right? Like, that's the easy one, because Lauryn Hill actually sings the hook in the Fugees song. Like, it's exactly that. The other part to that I never got around to doing the math on is the bass line is taken and sampled in Missy Elliott's Sock It To Me, the bum 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 bum, and that bass line was torturing me for months. And again, right in front of my face, listening or playing GTA 5, it's like right there in my face. And why I couldn't put the two together to where do I know that? And I remember learning it in high school in marching band. So yeah, that is what's been swimming around in my head. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see how long this thing stays around for. If people like it, I'll keep doing it. But I'm open to hearing your earworms. The other reason I wanted to make sure I did an episode today was because another thing we talked about, I talked about the after the fact. Another thing we talked about on the after the fact was, who could come on, who would be good on the show, like celebrity or otherwise, or who have we covered that would be cool to who would be cool to have on the show that we covered to bounce our list off. We've done a good number of those where, like, Tom Pappas from Super Drag was on, the fellow from Discount, the High Strung, Mega Ran. We got to bounce our lists off of those artists, and it was just really cool to have that conversation with them. I really need to do the work and dig those out of the after the facts and put those into the free feed. But if that's something you guys are interested in, I know the Tom Pappas one is already in the main feed, but if that is something you guys are interested in, I will put forth the work to dig those out and cut them up and put them on the main feed. Again, if that's something you're interested in. But more so, I'm putting it out there to see if there's anybody else you would be interested in hearing us talk to. I can't make any promises that will land them, but I can try. That's all we can do. And if there's anybody that you think would be good on the show that I should reach out to, again, can't make any promises, but I can try. So open to whatever you have to say about that. In the meantime, what did I say? What did I say before? See you Thursday, I guess, is how I signed off yesterday, but I'm here again. So see you Thursday.